it's Tom here and welcome to a new video. Can we get 100 likes on this video? Also, click the button in the top left hand corner, click here to subscribe. If you click that, it's an annotation and you can subscribe to my channel for WWE Raw previews every single Monday before the show. But this week, this Raw preview is from Monday Night Raw, which comes from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. So actually, Monday Night Raw leaves the United States of America and goes into Canada for a special Monday Night Raw in Montreal. So it's for the 7th of July 2014, the first Monday Night Raw of July this year. So we've got a lot to talk about for this week's Monday Night Raw and everything that's bound to happen. So these are pretty much my predictions, a bit of news and a bit of rumors all jumbled in one video, everything that could happen on tonight's Monday Night Raw. And the first thing that could happen is Chris Jericho against The Miz. Apparently this is the #1 match for tonight's Monday Night Raw. Jericho and Miz one-on-one in a singles match, and it's quite an important match because Chris Jericho returns to Canada. It's his first match since returning to WWE, and it's also The Miz's first match since returning to the WWE after filming his movie. So it's quite a big blockbuster match, and that will happen on tonight's Monday Night Raw. Chris Jericho against The Miz. But one, don't be surprised if the Wyatt family join in during the match and probably disrupt the match, causing a disqualification. This might give The Miz the win, but don't be fooled if the Wyatt family do actually enter the match and cause a disqualification. But what will happen during the show probably is Chris Jericho confronting the Wyatt family about them attacking him during last week's Raw. So Chris Jericho will probably get on the mic in the Canada crowd and confront the Wyatt family, maybe asking them to come out or actually just confronting them and asking them, why did you attack me on last week's Raw? What is your motivation to attacking me on Raw last week? Also, another Canadian returning to Raw this week just for a special Monday Night Raw is Bret Hart. Now, the Canada crowds are always amazing, but they're going to be even more amazing when Bret Hart hits the ring. He did actually say that he will be at Raw tonight, so does that mean he'll just be backstage and we'll have a backstage segment? Or will he get out on the mic and go into the ring and talk to the Canadian crowd? It's going to be an epic moment, but Bret Hart will return to Montreal, where that Montreal screw job did happen, but Bret Hart did tweet he will be at Raw tonight. Also, Seth Rollins tried to cash in last week, but Dean Ambrose stopped him from cashing in. With Triple H really wanting John Cena to drop the belts and him wanting his handpicked Seth Rollins to be the champion, we're going to have a lot of cash-ins within the next few weeks and next few months. Now that probably means that we might get another cash-in attempt tonight on Monday Night Raw, and what we could also get is maybe John Cena and Dean Ambrose teaming up. Now, Dean Ambrose did actually stop Seth Rollins from cashing in on the vulnerable John Cena last week, so it would be a cool opportunity to see Dean Ambrose and John Cena team up, and that'll be a good opportunity to put Dean Ambrose over with the Canadian crowd. Also, Rob Van Dam, Damien Sandow, Alberto Del Rio, Ryback, Curtis Axel, Big E, Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Bo Dallas, Kofi Kingston, and the Great Khali are already in the Battle Royal for the Intercontinental Championship match at Battleground, and tonight on Raw we'll probably see some more opponents added into that match for the pay-per-view. Paige will probably confront AJ Lee about the Divas Championship and may announce when her rematch will be, which will probably be at Battleground. Also, will Jack Swagger and Rusev get physical? We had a good promo segment on Raw last week between Swagger and Rusev, but Rusev got out the ring before they could really get physical. Tonight on Raw, it would be cool if Jack Swagger and Rusev had a bit of a brawl, and finally we get a bit physical in this feud. Also, will John Cena confront Triple H and Seth Rollins? It seemed like Triple H was kind of telling Seth Rollins to come to the ring last week. If you could see, if you watch it again, Triple H goes like that and waves Seth Rollins. Does that mean John Cena will confront Triple H and Seth Rollins about this and have a go at them for kind of trying to cash in on him when he was down and beaten? Also, will we get more build between Stephanie McMahon and against the Bellas? Last week, Stephanie McMahon booked Nikki Bella in a 2-on-1 handicap match, and it seems like we might be heading to Stephanie McMahon against Brie Bella, maybe at SummerSlam or something like that down the line. So we might see Stephanie McMahon building towards a Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon feud. So to continue that, Stephanie McMahon might book Nikki Bella in another match, in a handicap match tonight on Raw. But do expect more build in the next few weeks between Stephanie McMahon and the Bellas. And lastly, will we get more seeds planted for a Triple H and Roman Reigns program? Now, it does seem like we will get Triple H against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and last week some seeds were planted for that feud to happen because Roman Reigns was in the ring and Triple H was on the apron, and Roman Reigns pretty much scared Triple H off. So will we get more seeds planted for that feud tonight on Monday Night Raw? All that and more possibly happening on tonight's Monday Night Raw. Hopefully you have in fact enjoyed this video. Take care, spike your hair.